Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this video, you probably have a planned C-section or you've had a cesarean delivery and are wondering what sex is going to be like after your C-section. So just like a vaginal birth, you will have to wait the full 6 weeks before you are cleared by your doctor to have intercourse with your partner. So the main reason this is in place and the risk if you have sex before the 6 weeks is that you do have a higher risk of infection if the cervix isn't completely closed. So I ended up in an emergency C-section and I wanted to talk about the physical and mental aspects of having sex after your C-section. So we're gonna jump right in. Do want to address the fact that I am breastfeeding. This little guy eats all the time. I'm 3 months postpartum and fitting in everything isn't possible unless I multitask. So for me, let's just talk about the mental and after birth. So for me, I was, everyone's hormones are running crazy. At times you're gonna feel like sex is the last thing on your mind. But I did want to mention before the 6 weeks mark, make time for your partner. It's a really stressful time for both of you. You're not going to be sleeping that much. There's so many new responsibilities and you need to make time for your partner. Men need some sort of sexual release. So even if you aren't having intercourse, make time to go to first, second, and third base. Even if you're not in the mood, this is going to boost his mood and he's going to want to help you out more around the house and with the baby. Trust me, it's just facts. Husbands are going to be happier and willing to do more for you if you in exchange give them what they need. So after the 6 weeks marks was over for me, it wasn't like this huge thing for us. It was like I got cleared from the doctor. Okay, let's start getting back onto our normal routine for both our sanity. So mentally it was just fine. I obviously trust my partner. If you've been in a long-term relationship, it isn't gonna be this really big thing or this really big event. At least it wasn't for me. Mentally, I was looking forward to getting back on track and I wasn't really that scared about it hurting or anything like that, just because I knew if it did hurt, we could always stop. I'd communicate that to him and then we'd have to readjust from there. So overall, it kind of was just a normal thing. We just got back into our routine. Physically, I had read online that you can have pain even after a cesarean delivery. You obviously don't have the same trauma to your vagina as you would in a vaginal birth, but some people have numbness or tingling sensation from the internal sutures or pain from having sex. So if you do experience that and the pain is getting worse and worse or the pain is very severe, definitely talk to your OB. For me, sex felt exactly the same. Obviously, it was tighter down there from not having sex in 6 weeks, but that was the only difference I really experienced. I did ask my partner, does it feel any different? Does it feel like things have shifted around? He told me that it felt exactly the same. So if you have had a C-section, this is obviously just speaking from my own experience, but it did feel exactly the same, and I was a bit relieved about having the C-section because that's one of the things that I was worried about, is it ever going to be the same sex after pregnancy? And it absolutely was for me. So if you have any questions or comments or you've experienced anything differently, definitely leave them below. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I share candidly my experiences with postpartum, delivery, pregnancy, as well as health, beauty, and fitness topics. So thank you so much for watching and we'll look forward